Hello, fellow heroes. We got a new one for you. We're gonna start off Skyrim, but it's the modern game. This game involves issues surrounding race discrimination. Oh, this is a disclaimer. And hate speech. If you are affected by any of the content in this game, please calmly but quickly turn off the game device. Get yourself to a nearby safe space and immediately call an ambulance and qualified university graduate therapist / counselor. Oh no.
D, it's me, Lydia. I need you to wake up, D.
Lydia?
You're finally awake. Dang, you get an achievement just for starting the game. Elder Scroll.
What is this place?
Redguard Lives Matter.
Welcome to Skyrim, D.
The music, man. That music's just for y'all. Hey, we put this one out here for you guys. The unicorn. I thought it was a unicorn. The My Little Pony. Being pulled by the My Little Pony. They made the Nords black. We got black characters now.
Hey, this fool finally woke.
Hey.
My name's Ralph, and my pronouns...
Wokeness increased to 21. My gosh, you just start the game, but you get so many rewards. This is like a mobile game, where the second you start it, they just hit you with a bunch of different stuff saying, here you go.
Speaking hate speech, right? Same as us. And that involves...
You got caught speaking hate speech.
You, Mr. Far Right. And I was not speaking hate speech. I was telling the guards my name, and they misheard me. You see, my first name is Nick, second name Gurr. This was all a big misunderstanding.
Wait, they arrested a black person for saying Nick Gurr?
Anytime, Nick.
We all fall right now, homie.
We all fall right now.
Not trying to kink shame or anything, but what's up with Dave Sam? Why are they...
I was wondering how could you arrest black people for hate speech? They're alt-right black people.
gagged?
I get it. They betrayed their race.
Right here is Jar Ulfric, the
Jarl?
king in Wall of Skyrim. Please don't use that word. It belongs to the Dark Elves. It's not your word to use.
I'm
darker than you, ain't I? Plus it's our word, and we reclaiming that slur.
reclaiming that. Wokeness increase.
Why are you so racist against all the immigrants the Empire are bringing in to take all our jobs?
Do you see the difference? It is wild that this is not that far from a joke. It's actually kind of insane how how close this is to just being how a lot of games, movies, and TV shows portray themselves. This is what I mean when I say it imposes your values onto them.
Hey, I'm black, so it's impossible for me to be racist. The Empire wants to mix all the races and dilute black people.
And dilute
And
black
if it
people.
belongs to the Dark Elves, then Skyrim belongs to the black people. Wow, you spoke and I listened, and I hear you. Lots to think about there. Thank you.
The
for
hypocrisy,
educating me.
man.
For having such patience.
The
This conversation has
hypocrisy.
truly been a transformative experience.
Oh my gosh.
Not just for me, but for all involved. Hey, what are your
Good
pronouns
listener.
anyway, homie? Zezer. C.R. Zezer.
ZR Zezer.
Happy Red Guard.
Only Argonians can breathe water. Floyd of Rift. I can't. Even I won't even cross that boundary of bridging that joke together. That's pretty good. Only Argonians can breathe underwater. The waiting game achievement. They give you an achievement for the loading screen, so you can't get mad at the game having a bunch of loading screens. Brilliant. Brilliant. They can't get mad at our old engine if we just give them points for having to use it.
Hello, Elenwen. Thank you for sending us all those.
Is that a pride flag?
You really helped us reach our diversity quotas.
Hey, that General Tullius is actually kind of cute.
Hell yeah, homie. He can invade my Black Marsh any day.
See that pride
Where's-
flag? See that pride flag?
Yeah.
Honor it by
This
pressing
is
F.
Elgin. I used to be in a polyamorous situationship with a gay transgender Argonian here.
Oh my
I
gosh.
wonder if she's still selling crack to the kids on the streets. Sounds bad, I know, but morals are grayer than a graybeard.
Morals are grayer than a gray beard. They're right because I say they're right. See that flag over there?
Flag? You can honor
You can honor the pride
that
flag.
pride flag?
See that? Honor the pride flag.
D, why haven't you honored the flag yet? Do it.
No, it's okay to show you drag shows, but not this. Besides, it's time for another base.
It's okay to show your drag shows.
That headsman is kind of cute, too. After I explain this whole misunderstanding and get off the hook, I'm gonna try flirt with him. Show him who's the real headsman. Am I right?
I wish
Good luck with that, homie.
this was satire.
This ought to be good.
I know I have worked with people like this.
Excuse me, I'd like to speak to the manager, please.
Yep.
Focus.
Oh, we got a Karen over here.
I think
If you don't get me the manager, you're gonna be in very big trouble.
When we call your name and pronouns. Thank you for your
What is that
cooperation.
voice?
What is it with the Empire and they yee ass list?
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm, he, him.
He, him.
You are a real one, Ulfric.
He,
Kill
him.
us all.
Stay calm.
Ulfric's not a Z. That's what got him in prison, was being a he, him.
Yep,
Caesar.
that's me.
No.
Why is our main character
Just
freaking
breathe.
out,
Nick of
man?
Rorikstead, Caesar.
Listen to me.
Oh, right, because we're supposed to be the main character. He's supposed to betray us.
So I'm gonna leave now.
No,
okay?
no, no,
Bye.
no, no.
Get out of there, D.
Excuse me.
I'm not a racist.
Security.
Hey, handsome.
Oh my
Why don't you come a little closer so I can get to know you better?
Hurry, D. Use the auto walk feature to walk to the soldier.
The auto walk feature. You don't even. You don't. They control everything.
To unlock the other
What is she gonna say?
races, purchase the battle pass.
Oh my gosh. Lydia companion skin, Gaedric armor set, Khajiit BDSM skin, COVID mask headwear, Chibi horse mount, buy the whole game again. Instant. Oh, I'm familiar with this one. I'm familiar with the instant level 100 for the low price of 50 bucks. Argonian pride flag, $34 for a rainbow lizard. The N-word pass for 50. It's a black ticket. The golden ticket. Complete the main quest. You don't even have to pay to beat the game. Limited offer. The second you do your first quest, it's over. 50% off all items for Redguard characters. God mode toggled. $300. What is this down here? Skyrim's Ultra Special Giga Final Form Edition. $9.99.99. And it's all limited. Limited, act now. FOMO, 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 FOMO. Jesus, guys. This is too good. This is too close to reality right now.
See anything you like.
Skip that. Oh, what did that say?
Removed from the game. See anything you like.
Native of Skyrim, Nords are an intelligent, black-skinned people with a plethora of culture and intelligence. They are famous for their musical abilities and having lots of culture. They mainly consume They mainly consume chicken and watermelon. Yo! Natives of Hammerfell, Redguards are intelligent, black-skinned people with a plethora of, oh my gosh, they're just like the Nords. They are famous for their musical, they're the same. They're all black people are intelligent and they have so much culture. They're famous for their because they can rap and they do jazz and like.
Been removed from the game, D. No to racism.
No to racism? Wait, what did she say? Orcs have been removed from the game.
Orcs have been removed from the game, D. No to racism.
No to it's racist to have orcs in the game. We're gonna say
To unlock the other races.
what did that? Oh my gosh. A twink type race of homosexual elves with a tree fetish.
To unlock the
Hailing from the province of Elsewhere, just somewhere else, people who were assigned Khajiit at birth represent all our furry friends from real
other
life.
races. Purchase the
Representation, baby!
other
Cerodion is a multiculturalism done right, an authoritarian. Oh God, it's done right, huh? Authoritarian police state with cheap labor imported from poverty-stricken provinces at the expense of indigenous Cerodians, all of which helps prevent the elites make marginal profits to fuel the empire's violent expansion and war machine because they're imperials. This is too good. This is almost so spot on. It's like when they say when life imitates art, but this is a perfect example of when art imitates life.
races. Purchase the battle pass.
Oh my gosh.
To unlock the
High
other
Elf,
races,
a
purchase
subverse race known for infiltrating foreign governments and manipulating populations through control of the media, blackmail, and assassination. They are spread immoral, amorality, depravity, and degeneracy. Awesome sauce. Any similarities between High Elves and Israels are purely coincidental.
the battle pass. To unlock the other races.
They're
purchase the
basically elves, but Smurfs, and who doesn't love Smurfs? Oh, God. Oh, and another thing. They love mushrooms, and before you ask, no, not that kind.
To unlock the other races.
An evil race of white-skinned who benefit from Breton privilege and love nothing more than excelling in academia and intellectual pursuits, thereby outperforming other races in these fields and destroying equality of outcome. Disgusting.
Purchase the battle pass.
So there's two bad races in this. There's two races where it's like if you pick them, you're just
Learn more
playing
about the silly
evil.
reptilian conspiracy.
Wikipedia, reptilian humanoids of anthropomorphic reptiles, also called reptilioids, appear in folklore, fiction, and conspiracy theories. Okay.
Please visit Wikipedia.
There you go. Body type. Trans, non-binary, blackness, fondness of food. Oh, that's like the fat. Instead of being fat, you're just fond of food. Hair. They only have black hair options. Facial hair. You can't have normal hair color anymore. We've gone past that. Oh, not.
Good, D.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Wow. Interesting choice of name, gender, and race.
Interesting.
Girl boss, what should we do? They, them are not on the list.
They kinda did the hate speech, so we're kinda gonna.
They kind of
unalive
did
them.
the hate speech.
please.
I was thinking the exact same thing, girl boss.
Shit.
You heard the bricking person. It sucks to be you.
Gotta
It's kind of funny how like less empathetic, how less emotional this is compared to actual Skyrim opening. We Nords have a very simple message for the Empire: stop killing us. Patience is a virtue. We're almost there, guys. You can start playing the game here pretty soon.
So this is how it ends for me.
D, it's kind of screwed up how you haven't honored the flag yet.
Honor the pride flag, D.
You've oppressed the Empire for too long. You sub-Argonian inbred natives have been racist to immigrants for the last time.
I can't. Who are the good guys and who are the bad guys?
Program. I now have the
I thought the Empire
in your unaliving.
Unaliving.
And because you are a bigot, your unaliving is justified.
See that pride flag?
What the hell was that?
See that pride flag?
Supposed to be Dragon ASMR because it's a little too loud.
Tiagua is nothing.
It's a little too loud. Dragon is Anduin's on his way.
General Tullius. Tell them their horoscopes, girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Witness the power of one.
No.
The power of many.
For the love of science, let's get this over
For the love of sight, dude, they just dropped the freaking Star Wars. They dropped the freaking there's levels. The amount of innuendos, jokes, pop culture references, and pure absolute racism that is in here, but it is all only to represent the progressive ideal movement, modern movement. This goes so deep. This is like an onion, man. There are layers. There are layers to this, and I bet I've missed some of them. I've caught. I feel like I've only caught like 80% of it.
Such violent speech. Chop his head off, executioner.
Such violent speech.
smiling down on
The
me.
experts.
Can you say the same?
The experts.
Hey, leave him alone.
Hey, leave him alone.
I need you to honor the flag now.
I can't breathe.
Please, no.
Don't.
I don't. I don't know. I don't know what's worse. That none of this is, all of this are just quotes and examples from real life, or that this should be taken as a joke. I can't figure out what's worse. The fact that I'm laughing at this, or the fact that this is nothing but a mirror as to what's actually happening.
Drop the.
Oh, trigger warning, trigger warning. This game contains graphic content which some players may find triggering, disturbing, or offensive. Press the disable button below to disable graphic content. You can disable graphic content at any time from the gameplay setting menu. The use of the word disable the purity tests never stop, do they? They never freaking stop. The use of the word disable is not intended to cause any offense or harm to any member of the disabled community. Oh my gosh, they covered. He just disappeared.
Oh my god.
He disappeared.
Must not have heard me.
D, this is your final warning. Honor the flag or there will be consequences.
Next up,
You're gonna get
the
canceled.
Nord.
with the
Blue.
hair.
What the hell was that? Again.
Honor the freaking flag,
There's
D!
that triggering sound again. Did you hear that?
There's that triggering
Here's
sound
a member
again.
of the patriarchy interrupting his oppressed minority superior.
Sorry, girl boss.
Down with the
People are thank you
patriarchy.
So much. The last thing I would ever want to do is oppress you or anyone else. You there. Time for your beheading.
Damn it!
Hey, D, it's your homeboy Ralph.
What
Where's
is
the one
that?
night when you need him, eh? Nah, don't worry, we're gonna figure this one out. This time I'm gonna speak up real loud so the X-Man hears me. You hear me? Let's
This is
say I'm
just
gonna
like
ask him
freaking
a question or
Borderlands.
two. Okay, here goes. 1, 2, don't drop them.
What in astrology is that?
What in a
Right behind me, isn't he?
It's Adolf Wynn, the straight white dragon! He's trying to kill us all because of the color of our skin!
Go to hell, Adolf Wynn!
This is perfection. I have no words. I have nothing more than I can utter. I can't even speak with how amazed I am with this. Go away, Adolf Wynn. Adolf Wynn, the straight white dragon. Dude, they turned Anduin white.
Million high elves. I read about it in Schindler's Scroll.
Schindler's Scroll? Dude, they did not fight for the Dragonarchy.
Get to a safe space. Come,
And it crashes. And it crashes. That's right. That sounds about right. That sounds about right in terms of modern video games. You know what the worst reality about this is? The next Skyrim game, it is probably going to be 30% of that. And that's me being generous. The next Skyrim game is probably going to look more like that than like Skyrim. I said next Skyrim. The next Elder Scrolls game. Let's see what people have to do. Happy Redguard history. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took a knee on my... Oh my god. Jeffrey Elvestein didn't kill himself. Pattern recognition increased to 100%. A friend asked... Pattern recognition... True. A friend asked me why I don't play modern video games. I'm going to send him this video. This was such a good video. This is so... I gotta put a link to this video up for you guys because this was crazy good video. This basically 13% of the realm committed 50% of the pickpocketing. You're finally woke. Achievement. New alteration spell. Mute smoke. Mute smoked it. Oh my gosh. This was a great video. I am exactly what that guy said. If anyone says like, why do I have a problem? What's my problem with modern gaming? I'm just going to send them this. I'm just going to send him that. All right. So we got just, I think another Supergirl trailer. I haven't seen this.
And I thought this might
what the
for a good Sander fact.
fuck?
What makes
Shut. Sorry. We're not here to listen to Sander
Hey,
facts.
I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people.
Yeah. So this is a story of her figuring out how to love everyone. This is a story of how to love everyone.
Home is wherever you are, buddy.
She said it. There it is.
Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out.
I mean,
what can I do?
damn.
Americans carry the antidote on that person. He has 3 days.
Oh, there's a timer. Director of Craig. Okay. I thought we were about to John Wick Supergirl.
He murdered my innocent family.
Just do what I say.
Generic, evil guy's generic.
Don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Stop.
Is that Lobo?
You're hurting my head.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
Oh my gosh, that was so CGI'd. Thanks, Kojima, for the copyright.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain, huh? A lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
No, I'm still not feeling it. No, I'll probably pass. I mean, I'll watch it. It looks okay. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like it's gonna be my favorite movie. It doesn't look like it's going to break waves or anything. It looks pretty generic. It looks pretty surface level. She's got 3 days to save the dog. She misses home. She realizes home is the dog. I think the narrative of the movie itself will be fine, like perfectly fine, honestly. But I do think that the overall message of like who Supergirl is and what being a Kryptonian means outside with no Krypton, I think that's going to get lost just as much as it got lost in the Superman movie with James Gunn's Superman movie. So I think at best it looks like it's a 7 out of 10. Like, it'll get the job done. I'm happy that we're getting Lobo. I'm happy that Jason Momoa is being Lobo, but this does just look like another girl boss movie where the stakes seem very forced and generic. Let's see what they're saying. Supergirl goes full John Wick. Yeah. That's exactly what I said. Jason Momoa is finally getting to play DC. She's living that space van life. It wasn't just any dog. I was Kara Zor-El's dog. Superman positivity. Supergirl PTSD. As someone who worked on VFX in this movie, I'm super excited for y'all to see on the big screen. The main man is here. So it looks like a lot of people are just excited for the like entertainment value of it, which is, I mean, that's what it's there for. That's what it's supposed to be there for. That's cool. A lot of people are excited for the fanboying and being able to fanboy over it and being able to, yeah, but it doesn't look like it's doing anything other than bringing your action figures to life. I wouldn't say it's bringing the character to life. All right, we got a Backrooms trailer.
I found something in the store.
Okay. What did you find?
The place.
Dude.
I found a place.
Bro, he just clipped into the Backrooms. Backrooms has never been, I've never been okay with the Backrooms. It always gives you a sense of...
Hello?
Of unclear dread.
Anyone there? how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof. All right, you feel me? Yeah. Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I've been here every night since I found the place, and I still barely scratched the surface. All right, just take it slow.
Oh, that's not okay.
Pull me up, pull me up, pull me up! What do you see?
A film by Kane Parsons. I heard the guy that like originally came up with the Backrooms is working on it. I wonder if that's Kane Parsons.
It just goes on and on. Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me? I don't understand. What is this?
Oof.
Beautiful. Am I right?
Hello?
That looks good. That looks good. Compare that to the other trailer we just saw. That looks freaking good. What did I just do? That looks freaking good. Definitely not a movie that's up my alley though. What in the world? My whole thing just freaking crashed. But it's because it's different. It's outside what we normally see in terms of horror. It's the unseen, the unknown, the weird, the thing that like it. The back rooms, AI generated itself before AI started generating things and became normal. It's an interesting timing to see something like that appear. And man, there have been times I've had moments where I've gone down the rabbit hole of the back rooms, but I'm curious to see where I this is probably something I would go watch reluctantly. Okay. Ooh, I think everything just broke. Oh.
I found something.
The gaming world has
in the store.
All right, we're good. We're good. We'll probably watch this last one and then go to Crimson Desert.
For over a decade, the gaming world has been chasing a ghost. That ghost is the Source 2 SDK. Since Valve first teased their new engine, developers have
2015.
been salivating at the thought of getting their hands on the tools. We've seen what Valve can do with it. We've seen the lighting, the Rubicon physics, and the legendary optimization that makes Valve games feel like Valve
That is
games.
pretty cool.
But for
Yeah.
10 years, those
Yeah.
tools stayed behind a locked door. Unless you were a high-level partner or a Valve employee, you were stuck on the outside looking in. But while we were all waiting for Valve to drop a traditional SDK, something was happening in the background at Face Punch Studios.
Okay.
Gary Newman, the creator of Gary's Mod and Rust, was building a love letter to Source 2. He called it Sandbox, or as some say, S&Box. For a long time,
S&Box.
people thought
Sandbox.
Sandbox was just going to be Gary's Mod 2, a sandbox where you play other people's creations.
Yeah,
But as
like-
of March
like Roblox.
2026, the entire landscape of indie game development is shifting. The news we have been waiting years for is official. Face Punch has finalized a standalone license with Valve. This means you can now build a game in Sandbox, export it as a standalone executable, and sell it on Steam as your own professional product, completely royalty free.
That is freaking huge. Wait a minute. That is actually insane. I'm telling you guys right now, we are on the precipice of indie games takeover. You thought indie games were already making waves and shaking the foundations of AAAs. This is huge. This is big because it creates accessibility for a lot of developers who aren't necessarily like coders or artists or have all the skills that a AAA team has or has the money available to them to hire on a lot of those assets or those skilled workers. Now, what this also does is I also see there could be a shift in the gaming industry. There could be a shift in how business people decide to attempt to solve our entertainment problem or really just make money for themselves. Roblox accidentally became Metaverse, was the first Metaverse to ever exist. And if Valve shows how successful this could be, or I'm sorry, if Sandbox 2 can show how successful it could be, I can only imagine more sandboxes being made instead of AAA studios.
The birth of a new modern engine war. This is Valve's
Modern engine
current
war,
secret
yep.
weapon to reclaim the scene from Unity and Unreal. Today we are breaking down why this deal is such big news for gamers and developers. Before we get into legal deal, we need to understand what Sandbox actually is. According
yeah,
to
because I'm still kind of
FacePunch's
confused
official
myself.
description, Sandbox is a spiritual successor to Garry's Mod and a love letter to Source 2. It's built to eclipse what was possible before, not just modernize it. We're using Source 2 and everything we've learned from Source 1, Garry's Mod, Unity, and Unreal to create a modern, intuitive, moddable game development environment. Just think about that for a second.
No, that's actually really good. That's really important because I do think you're creating a Roblox scenario where you're giving the opportunity for a lot of people to have something that is cheap, low resource intensive, because you think of these other engines and they require you to have these high-end computers, which then requires the consumer to have high-end products in order to play their high-end games. But what this does, because it's basically the best of Garry's Mod and Source 1, what this does is it allows the developers to make something that isn't as graphically appealing, but still just as fulfilling to play.
Second, they aren't trying to
Isn't as performance intense is what I'm trying to say.
Make a better Gmod. They are trying to take the best parts of Unity
Yeah.
and Unreal and combine them with the Valve feel of Source 2. It's a
Wow.
full game engine and platform where you create in a familiar scene-based editor, but unlike other engines, multiplayer is built in from day one. You create a game and it's instantly playable. As Garry puts it, this is a long-term project. They aren't looking for a quick win. They are building a platform they want to use themselves for the next couple of decades. With the Steam page already live and a full launch window set for April 2026, we are standing on the edge of a new
this is the
era.
first I'm really
Anyone
hearing
who
of
has
this.
Tried out Sandbox already can tell you it has insane potential when it fully launches. The possibilities are essentially endless. So now let's get into the heart of the new developments. On March 25th, 2026, Gary Newman dropped a bombshell in their newsfeed. He stated, "We signed
that's the
new
old one.
license with Valve this week, allowing us to allow people to export games from Sandbox's editor and ship them as standalone games on Steam, completely royalty-free."
It's so crazy to see what it looks like when a company's being run by someone who's more passionate about it, someone who just wants to solve an issue and not make an extra dollar out of us. Like this is when companies thrive the best. This is when capitalism thrives the best, is whenever the sole purpose of the business is to resolve a problem. And when you see these guys and you see Valve getting sued and they're coming on top of the lawsuits, and that all these other companies made their own marketplace and nobody wants to use them and everybody wants to use Valve, and then this comes out and they're making it royalty free, it really shows, it really feels different. It really makes you understand what it means to have something that's product first. Now, obviously, I don't think they're going like, I don't think they're going to go, I don't think this is like a charity thing, right? Like, if they're selling it on Valve, they're still selling it on Steam. I'm sorry. What that does is the money's going to come back to Valve. Like, I mean, they take 30% off of games of, you know, every time you sell a game, they get 30%. So like all you need is for a couple of games to truly just pop off. You know, imagine just one of these games makes Game of the Year, even less than that. Imagine one of these games just does 10 times the value of what it should do, or what it's expected to do. 100 times the value of what it's expected to do, and Valve takes 30% of that, right? So you look at that guy that went viral who made $20,000 from his games, and then in like a week or 2 weeks later he made $200,000 from his game. They're going to get their money back. They're going to get their money back. This is almost like a I don't want to say loss leader, but this is kind of what that looks like. This is kind of what that feels like.
He admitted that this wasn't an easy deal to strike. He called it a bit of a complicated journey that required a lot of reassurance and compromises. But in the end, as Gary famously said, Valve did the bizzo. Usually when you license an engine, you are signing away a huge chunk of your wallet. But this deal allows you to take your sandbox creation. Let's say you made a revolutionary tactical shooter, or maybe even a cozy farming simulator.
Yeah.
And then you turn it into a standalone game. The player at home doesn't even need to have Sandbox installed to see or play your game. You don't owe Valve or Facepunch a single cent in royalties for using their engine. Sandbox is entering the market and saying, keep your money. You owe nothing for using the Source 2 technology.
This is just someone who's doing it for the love of the game. This is purely and utterly someone who's doing this for the love of the game, dude. Wow. That is, and I'm willing to bet so much that something, if not multiple things, are going to rise from this.
Provided through Sandbox. This makes it one of the most financially attractive engines for any developer to launch on Steam. Valve and Facepunch are essentially paying it forward. They want to see the next generation of creators succeed without the weight of corporate greed crushing them before they start. But you might be wondering, why is Gary doing this? Why wouldn't he at least take a small cut? He is providing the tools and so much.
Why doesn't he take a small cut? Honestly, I think part of it is like because he can do it. Like, I think part of it is just like almost driven by passion. Because once you do something, you know what? I don't even know. I'm gonna let this guy answer. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know.
In November 2025, when he began the process of open sourcing Sandbox components, he said, "Valve gave me my chance. I'm already rich. I don't want to fuck anyone over." He expanded on this and further.
It just comes back to the love of the game. It just comes back to the fact that it's like, look, there's this problem we can solve. Here we go. And it's not like this is a full-on charity. Like, they're going to get their money back. But what this creates is a platform. This creates a system where, it literally just gives the consumer what they want. This literally creates a product-first environment.
Interviews explaining that his entire 20-year career is thanks to Valve taking a risk on a modder from the UK back in the early 2000s. Gary's mod gave him more money than he could have ever dreamed of, and now he feels a responsibility to pass that torch. That's my main motivation now, is giving people what I've had, because I think Valve did it for me. I think we should be the same, because everybody benefits. So by making Sandbox standalone and royalty-free, Gary is recreating the Gary's Mod moment for everyone else. He is giving us the tools to build the next big game. And
that's
he's
crazy.
Removing every legal barrier that usually stops that from happening. But now we need to clarify something.
Accessibility is the greatest thing that will not only create a lot more slop, but also gives so much more people to explore, experiment, and allow them to realize what they can or want to do in the gaming space. It also allows for all the weirdos to come in, make something, and redefine the gaming space. Make situations where we get, another BioWare, where we get another Fallout or Bethesda, where we get another Blizzard, where we get another League of Legends or Riot Games. And it's not just so bottlenecked for the upper people. So it's like, it sucks. On one hand, it sucks because the funnel gets bigger. And when the funnel's bigger, that means a lot more slop goes through. Kind of like with YouTube. YouTube gave everyone the ability to make movies, to make videos, to put out all this stuff. But at the same time, it allows for all that stuff still creates a lot of pressure. And that pressure forms diamonds. And through that all, we can get beauties. We can get a lot of really cool stuff that gets executed from it.
Something important. The version of Source 2 inside Sandbox isn't just a copy and paste of what Valve uses for Counter-Strike 2 or Dota 2. It's a custom high-performance branch that Facepunch has been gutting and rebuilding for years, as they also are using C# from multiple other systems. So although this isn't the raw Source 2 code that Valve uses, it is still a very important part. Just think of it this way: Valve builds Source 2 to make Valve games. That means the raw engine is often full of Valve jank, specific code meant only for Half-Life or Counter-Strike. Gary and his team took that foundation and essentially translated it for the rest of us. They replaced the old clunky systems with modern workflows. It's Source 2, but it's been Facepunchified to be fun and easy to use. So some game devs or even gamers might be wondering, but why would you pick this over a behemoth like Unreal Engine 5?
Because it's more accessible. It's less power intensive. It doesn't require as much. What's it called? You don't need a giant computer or warehouse in order to run it. Graphics may get people to look at your game, but they're not necessarily what will get people to play your game. And we have games that look really decent, like on a base level. What's it called? 1348, or even I'm trying to think of other games, Unreal, like Crimson Desert. Those games just look phenomenal. And Unreal Engine, or whenever we saw that Witcher 4, presentation, those games just absolutely look amazing and really take what you've always imagined a game to look like and turns it into reality. But at the end of the day, if gameplay is king, and if the gameplay is not good, if you can't see yourself getting invested into it, it's really hard to get people into it. And I also think that this will bring like a artistic value to things. Like this will bring forward less of, let's make things as realistic as possible, and more something that looks like cartoony, like World of Warcraft or Jak and Daxter, that will stand the test of time, that will make itself something you can always come back to because of its artistic nature.
Or Unity, and it comes down to three things: physics, fidelity, and friction. For physics, Unreal is known for chaos physics, which is great for cinematic destruction, but it can feel heavy or floaty at times. Source 2 uses Rubicon, which is arguably the most tactile physics engine in gaming.
Oh, wow.
It's why throwing a bottle in Half-Life Alyx or moving in CS2 feels so precise. For indies making physics-based games, this is the gold standard. So Sandbox currently uses a custom optimized version of Rubicon, which they call Box 3D Physics, as they've made tons of changes to it over the years. In terms of visuals, while Unreal has Lumen, it requires a massive amount of hardware power. Sandbox leverages Valve's VRAD 3 lighting and native Vulkan support. It gives you that crisp, clean Valve look, high-end lighting, and shadows that run smoothly even on mid-range hardware. It's AAA fidelity without the AAA hardware requirement.
Exactly.
But then
You're not.
there's
It's
also
not as
the
much
death of
intensified.
compiled times. In Sandbox, with hot loading, you can change the gravity of your world or the fire rate of a gun while you are standing in the game, and it updates the second you hit save.
No, that's really important. That's really important because a lot of people who, this is what I'm talking about, like accessibility. A lot of people who don't have experience in coding or don't know, have never made a game before. They're gonna being able to have that immediate feedback is very useful, especially for people who are early in game design and development.
Not just building a game, you're actually playing with it in real time. But I already know there's going to be a question that a lot of you are asking. Why doesn't Valve just release their own Source 2 SDK? Why have to go through Facepunch? And well, if you know Valve, you know they are a product-first company. They build tools to make their games. So by licensing the engine to Facepunch, Valve gets all the benefits of Source 2 being widely used without any of the headaches of supporting it. Facepunch
There you
acts
go.
as the
You can't-
translator. They take the
there you
raw,
go.
powerful, and often messy
Can't complain
internal
if you don't know
Valve
who to go to
tools
complain
and
to.
polish them into a consumer-grade product. This is likely the only quote-unquote Source 2 SDK we will see for a very, very long time, even though it's not technically only Source 2 and more so just a custom version of it at this point. Valve provided the foundation, and Gary provides the accessibility. It's a genius move that keeps the Valve ecosystem alive and thriving.
So then they don't have to worry
we are
about
currently in the home stretch. The
they
technical
can
rollout for standalone-
full ass. They can put their entire ass into one thing instead of half-assing two things. Basically, that probably the best way of doing it, because the more you spread yourself thin, the less you're actually getting done.
Exporting is happening as we speak. Gary mentioned that they still have some paperwork to finish. We still have work to do on our end. We need to create a license between Facepunch and the people shipping games, then double and triple check everything is legit. When it's ready, we'll be piloting it with a few select people. The first game expected to launch under this license is My Summer Cottage. When that hits Steam, it will be proof of concept for the game dev industry. Once that's over, the doors are open for everyone. With Sandbox's full release scheduled for April 2026, we are about to see a flood of high-quality Source 2 powered games hitting Steam. If you had these tools in your hands today, with zero royalties and the ability to launch on Steam, what is the first game you would build? Are we about to see the return of the classic Source mod era, but this time with professional standalone releases?
Wow. We're about to hit a renaissance age of gaming. We are truly, we might see a second renaissance age of gaming. But this time without the backing of any any corporation. Valve, when they lift a finger. Do nothing, win. Do something, win again. Hey, winners win. You own nothing now. You own nothing, and you own everything. Very true. You will own nothing, and you will be happy. We will all win together. Why not? If you eat, I eat. Long-term projection, not quick success. You just gave modern-day CEOs heart attacks and killed roomfuls of shareholders. That's very true, because the biggest problem that a lot of business people make right now, especially with games that come out and a lot of modern games, is they're only thinking of what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes. They're only thinking of what's going to happen right here, right now. We need to make a battle pass because everyone's making a battle pass. We need to make a battle royale because everyone's making a battle royale. We need to have celebrities into our games. We need to have you know, what's the new trendy thing? We need to put that in. And when you only take care of your problems 10 minutes at a time, you're going to have new problems every 10 minutes. But whenever you plan and you set foundations and you set up for the future and you set up for 10 years down the line, you can adjust as you go. You can, again, this is one of those things where it's like you're getting really good at one thing instead of trying to be good at everything. And when you make something for everyone, you make everyone upset. And this is a win. This is a win for everyone involved. And it's crazy how easy it is to do something like this when all you need is to have a passion and just a love for the game. It truly shows that if all you care to do is solve someone's problem, it's as simple as that. Okay. Let's go ahead and go get on Crimson Desert. Switch things up. I'm gonna stop the critical hits here.